Good afternoon, YouTube! Digital Adel here, back with another Hoops profile for you on Cam Whitmore, the 6'7" small forward out of Villanova. He's 232 pounds, a baseline assassin. Can put pressure on the rim, can hit the three ball. He's a 3-and-D guy. I love his defensive characteristics, his defensive makeup. He can slide his feet. He can stay in front of smaller guards. He can use that big body to cause disruption and get steals and force difficult shots. And he's got a 7-foot wingspan. But here at Hoops Profile, we're growing the channel. If you like the content, please don't forget to subscribe. Share the information with your friends so you too can be a Hoops aficionado, be the Hoops genius in your circle. But back to Cam Whitmore. He averages 12.5 points per game, 5.3 rebounds per game, only 0.07 assists per game, a steal, 1.7 steals per game, shoots 47.8% from the field because he is explosive around the rim. 3-point percentage is 34.3. Free throw percentage is 70.3. He needs to bump that up by 10% when he gets to the big leagues in the pros. So that way, teams don't just foul him all the time. He needs to be a plus player at the free throw line. Guards and small forwards need to shoot 80%. That's the rule around here at Hoops Profile. Let's take a look at some of his measurables, if you will. Cam Whitmore's explosiveness is a 6. His ability to use his left hand is a 6. His right hand handle is a 7. His ability to finish with his left hand is a 6. His right hand finish is an 8. His floater is a 5 because he doesn't use it that often. As a spot-up jump shooter, he's only a 6, not because of proficiency, but because of the speed in which he shoots the jump shot. It takes him forever to get that J off. Same thing with shooting off the bounce. He's only a 5 because it takes forever for him to get his shot off. His mid-post game is a 5 just because his offensive awareness isn't great. His offensive IQ is a 5. His screen setting is a 7. His low post game is a 6. His footwork is a 6. But he could be better in the low post if he was more decisive in the post. If he used that big body, shot that jump hook quicker, you know, he would be a lot better, and you're going to see that on the film. His passing is only a 5. Not really he can't do it. It's just he doesn't do it often. And when he gets in the lane, he puts his head down. His rebounding is a 7. It could be a 10 if he'd rebound out of his area more. That's more effort and motor and want to. Defensive IQ is a 5. His team defense is a 5 because he drifts a lot. He gets caught in space in some awkward situations trying to position himself and not being aware of man and ball. His competitiveness is a 7. He plays the passing lanes well, not superb because his instincts aren't there, so he's a 6 there in playing the passing lanes. Cam Whitmore is not a plus. He is a plus athlete, but he does have trouble finishing over length. He doesn't have the instincts to fluidly finish over length. He's most effective when he can draw contact with his wide frame and get to the free throw line. His jumper is very mechanical, like a catapult. He needs to quicken his motion, and he needs to get his legs in the shot a little bit more. He has a good handle. He doesn't rebound out of his area, but he does rebound in his area well. And he needs to work on that footwork in the low block and his foot speed to be an even better defender. Let's get to the tape. All right, so this is Cam Whitmore, number 22 for Villanova. They had a really rough year. They're playing number 18 at the time, Xavier. Pretty good ball. Xavier plays. But Cam Whitmore, he's got a wide body. He's got long arms. He's 6'6", 6'7". He's, you know, very sturdy. Got a body built for the NBA. He really does. Right here, you're going to see him come off of a weak screen where the defender goes under the screen, and he's going to pull a jumper. His jumper is very slow and very mechanical. He can knock it down, but he's going to need to speed up this motion. As you can see, he starts from way down at his knees with the dribble. And by the time he gets his shot off, the guy is able to contest. Because it just takes too long for him to shoot that J. And brick. Cam Whitmore. I do. Especially on the defensive end. That's where he's going to make his bones in the league. Now, let's take a look at this defensive possession for Cam Whitmore where he's switching this weave action over here to the left. He can slide his feet, and he uses that sturdy body to get in front of the offensive player. Stays between him and the basket, causes the turnover. Boom! That's what Cam Whitmore can bring. Dude, give up the ball. I want you to see this. This is why I want to play this back. I want you to see this. These late shot clock possessions, you're going to need to really make it happen in the NBA. Very few people have the skills to pull it off, and right now, Cam Whitmore's shot is way too slow. Alright, so this is Cam Whitmore right here. Guy's got the nice close. Well, this is Cam Whitmore right there. Defender closes out on him. There's 10 seconds left on the shot clock, which is right down here. 10 seconds left on that shot clock. Plenty of time to go to work. See the move here. He starts to drive left, sees the help, pulls it back. You see how low when he pulls this ball back? Look where the ball is. Down by his knees, because that's where his shooting motion always starts. His shooting motion always starts down at his knees. And it takes really long to get that shot off. He's never going to get that shot off in the NBA. Gonna have to quicken that up. Now his teammates in jail turns it over. These are the little things, man, drive you crazy as a coach. Now, this is the big guy that ultimately gets the entry pass. You see this little cross screen. One of my favorite things to do, especially towards the end of the game when you need a bucket, is to set a nice cross screen with the guard on the big man. Guard sets the screen, now you got a mismatch here. You're going to see there's a mismatch here with this guy down low. But here's what I really want to show with Cam. Cam Whitmore is right here. That's Cam. Look how low his arms are. This arm is down by his side. That's an easy pass. Easy pass because that guy got line of sight. You got to have your arms up in the passing lanes to make it a difficult entry pass. Look at it. His arm's down by his side. His arm's right here. Look at all the vision this guy has to pass the ball. I mean, that's unacceptable. It's correctable. They're little details. But if you're going to be an effective defender, you need to be able to have your hands in the passing lane to pressure the passer, prevent such an easy post entry pass. Look at it. Wide open. Now, the screener and the guy switching the screen didn't communicate well, so it was a breakdown by all three of those guys. But Cam's got to make that a more difficult pass. Now, this is one thing Cam can do for being a bigger guy. Got the ball right here, a nice little right to left crossover. He's got a nice handle, and he's got that wide frame to get to the rim. As you can see, he's got a hip on him. Should have kept this dribble one more bounce. If you know, look how far he is. He's taking off. If he takes one more dribble, he can get there, and he can use that wide frame to shield off the defender. But he can make these plays. He can make those plays. He can get in there. That's a good look. He just needed to take one more dribble. Look how long that took. Look how long that shot takes. Further 802. Alright, so this is Cam spotting up. The guard penetrates the lane. This guy drops down. Cam's going to be wide open right about there. This shot just takes way too long. Look how long that shot takes. That thing's a catapult, man. Catapult. Gotta wind it up, load it up. Nice. A blown assignment, though. He works the baseline really well. He really does. He plays the baseline really well. Ooh, the blow-by. The blow-by. I like all this. This is probably Cam Whitmore's best spot on the court and probably going to translate really well in the NBA. As a small forward, he's going to be in that corner a lot. He can navigate that corner, especially when he gets the center out on him. Little quick jab step. I like it. I like that little quick jab step. Getting the guy's body leaning this way, then taking the baseline that way. I really like it. And then he just goes be an athlete. Pack that rim strong. Like all of that. Everything about that play I like. Again, man, he's going to be a load defensively as well. That was a great rep defensively. Great rep. Now he sees this. I don't like this. He's going to shoot the passing lane and miss. So when you shoot the passing lane, you got to get there. You have to get there. But he does recover nicely, and this is where that big body comes into play. You see that slight little bump? That little bit of bump threw this guy off. Because he's a thick dude, man. Made that a tough bucket. I like it. He's always going to get a hand in his face because that shot's so slow. So here's Cam Thomas. Like I said, he's going to be in this corner a lot. That's going to be his area of the floor no matter what team he goes to. That's good because that's his strength. If you're a good coach, you're going to play to the guy's strength, and his strength is in the corner. Let's take a look. He's on balance. Yes, he is. Beef, balance, elbow in, eye on the target, follow through, high. He's got all that. It's just he needs to be quicker. So he's always going to have a contest in his face. So I think he's always going to shoot in the 30s. He's never going to be a 35, 40% three-point shooter, which would be superb because his shot's too slow until he works on getting that quicker. But again, as you can see, he's going to work the baseline here. Nice play along the baseline. Quick catch and go right there. He can put pressure on the rim. Again with the step back. It's just so slow. He's got to get the shot up and over that guy. At the next level, when people have length and quickness, he's going to struggle getting that shot off. But I love when he catches and goes aggressively. I love the quick aggressive moves from him. That's Cam right there. Now you can see how this defense is tilted. Look how the floor is tilted. All this open space right here. All of it. If he drives baseline, nobody's going to get him. Now this defender is influencing him to his right. The defender is inviting him to go in the middle of the paint. Because he's got help here. He's got help here. He should have help here. And he takes the cheese, man. He takes the cheese. I would much rather have seen him give a ball fake or a crossover right to left to get back to the baseline. That's the weak part of the defense right now. Instead, he gets down deep, gets his head down, look where his vision's at. He can't see anything. His vision's is all he can see. Now, honestly though, if I'm this guy, I'm drifting to this corner to get into his eyesight so I can shoot that three. But yeah, now he's really stuck. He's really trying to create space using that body, leaning in. But his head's down, he can't see anything. And he's just pivoting and gets blocked. Bad rep. Another bad rep. Again, just low basketball IQ on this. And it's actually a poor screen. There's a lot of problems Villanova has. A lot of problems. He gets the pump fake. He starts driving the lane. If you're going to do this, you got to go. It's a small window because you got this guy here. You got this guy here. They're packing the paint, man. Pull up, shoot this J. I mean, if you gotta score, pull up and shoot that J. But see, he's just too much going on there. Too much. There's a better rep in the paint. That was a better rep. So he gets the ball in the low block. His head is up. He can see this guy. Still worried about his handle with this guy lurking. Luckily, he picked it up, shoveled it over for the easy bucket. Working that baseline. Again, oh my god. I mean, he's a baseline assassin. He's put so much pressure on the rim. This is when Cam Whitmore is at his best. When he's attacking from that baseline, we're getting downhill. Right to left crossover, attacks, use that wide body, put pressure on the rim. Again, put pressure on the rim. That's when Cam Whitmore's at his best. And that is it for Cam Whitmore. Number 22 from Villanova, the baseline assassin. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Where do you think Cam's going to go in the draft? Where would you like to see him go? Do you like his game? What do you think he needs to do to improve? I want to hear all of that. Let me know what prospect you want to see next. I love to hear from you guys. I appreciate all the support and the engagement. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Share it with your friends. Have them subscribe. Become part of the Hoops Profile Dynasty. So like I said, you can be the smartest Hoops player around before these guys become superstars. Let me know. I appreciate everything you guys do. Take care. Stay safe.